All right. So Mashle episode six named Mash and the Magic of Iron. During his conflict with Silva, Dot realized he's been fooled. Duh. So Mash has to step in and teach the duo from Langdorm a lesson about attacking his friends and ruining cream puffs. Well, guys, it started off right where we picked up with the episode beforehand, and it just shows Mash with cream puff on his face.
For sure.
Which is hilarious because, there's only two things that are going to piss him off in the world: cream puffs, and they're just being a door that doesn't open.
Yeah, I thought he was going to turn up off a rip for him messing up his cream puff, but we come back to this episode and it's still Silva making that deal with Dot. I was very, very surprised with that,
Yeah, definitely. I think seeing Dot do what he did really makes me like him more as a character. His main character syndrome can get a little annoying, it seems like, but man's got heart, dude.
Hey, he was really him this episode for real, man.
Man had fucking heart, man. And watching him tank those 10 shots was absolutely brutal to see, dude.
I didn't really think he was going to make it through them. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was hitting him with, that iron ore, it looked like. And the first one even made his mouth bleed and he went flying. I was like, there's no way. I thought Mashle was going to step in and save our mans. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, homie needs recovery girl ASAP because every rib in his body is broken. His chest cavity is caved in. Man is down bad right now. And but it was really awesome to see him stand up to Silva like that to protect at the time what he thought was Lauren. So
yeah, and that Lauren chick, she got what was coming to her though. I thought it was justified. But we did learn something new. There's different kinds of mages and magic, and we learned that Mashle's been mostly fighting white mages who are not combat oriented. So you also have red mages who actually excel in combat. And Silva was the first one he's fought. I think he had a little bit tougher time. This was his first really just tough fight. Did you enjoy seeing him struggle a little bit more, or really have to put up some grit into it a little bit instead of just super easy?
I was gonna say, I don't think he really struggled. The man was palming iron and it shattering under the power of his grip. So I don't know if he necessarily struggled.
He took some hits though.
He did take some hits, and I think he took the first couple on purpose, just to prove a point.
Oh, okay. Trying to flex on him. But no, it was a good fight. Like I said at the beginning, I really thought Mashle was just gonna go off on him. I thought he was just gonna go see red and go straight after Silva.
Oh yeah, dude. He had to break out his tricep magic. I'm loving that he's just calling everything by his muscles now to make it sound like he actually has magic.
Yeah, that was fucking hilarious. Once he got on top of Silva, it was a wrap. But we all knew that was gonna happen. That's the only way Mash can fight back. And we also saw, and I honestly forgot about during the episode that they were actually supposed to be hunting scorpions. You know what I'm saying? And then an extra rare one showed up, and Silva thought that was gonna save him. He's like, oh, he's just gonna go after the scorpion. And then Mash flicks it and it goes flying 10 miles and he drops the coin. I thought that shit was hilarious. More good comedy out of this show.
Yeah. Hey, I'm busy here. Just bitch slaps it into the freaking moon like Team Rocket, dude.
It was fucking great, man. It was fucking great.
That's what I was wondering about last episode too. Where's the damn scorpions at?
Right. Yeah, I had forgotten about them,
Yeah. That's the whole point of the being out there. We haven't seen one yet, so it was good seeing one. Of course, the biggest, baddest one had to show up, though.
When the thing was flying away, I was really just hoping for that same noise from Pokemon with the star in the sky. I was like, ooh, if they do that, I would laugh so hard.
Dude, they're already copying Harry Potter. So, why not copy Pokemon? Huge missed opportunity, guys.
Oh, definitely. We'll get into their next ripoff of Harry Potter later in the episode, but
oh, I don't know about this one. Okay, cute.
But yeah, overall, I really enjoy just Mash bringing the heat, and so he gets Silva twice, and Silva's like down for the count. He's like, I can't take another one of these, and Mash just goes, well, that's 2. Are you ready for number 3? You got 8 more. And I was crying. I was like, holy shit, he's doing it right back to him.
My favorite part was when he went and sat down before he said that. I was like, this man just went and sat down just to tell him this shit. I'm like, what?
Sat down, hands on the like elbows on the knees, hands like clasped, looking at him like, do you want to keep going? You ready?
Dude, Mash was on demon time. I love when he gets in like this mode of like, okay, like I gotta stop this bullshit that's going on around me. Because like he goes from like being massively petty, a man after my own heart type petty. Like he just goes from being completely oblivious to like, okay, nah, fuck this bullshit. I saw what you did, and you gonna suffer.
I do love how like when Mash goes demon mode, they don't change his facial expression at all. He still just looks so pan-faced. And like you think of another show where this happens is One Punch Man. And like Saitama's face goes crazy when he gets pissed off. But Mash just stays the same exact deadpan motherfucker, dude. I love it.
It honestly makes it better because like he's not even like coming up out of his skin about it, but you can tell he's like, nah, I'm pressing the stop button. So it makes it even better to me. We also saw Mash, give some equal rights and some equal lefts to this girl Lauren here. Were you guys expecting that? He straight suplexed old girl.
Well, I was kind of confused when he went up to her and like grabbed her from behind. I was like, what's this man doing? I ain't never seen him like, grab a hold of anybody like this. And then I was like, maybe he's just like trying to hug her and try to figure out what's going on.
Jiggy. Yeah.
And then I see the fingers, bro. They locked, and I'm like, oh shit, man. This reminds me back in the WWF days.
I was gonna say he full on like suplexed her over his back, like straight out of WWE.
Beautiful, bro. And like my favorite part about it all was like she never saw it coming. She thought she had him under his she thought she had him under the magic. He's like, oh man, he's he's trying to get busy with me. And he's like, nah, bro. Like your head's going in the dirt now.
Did she not even like blush and stuff? I think she blushed and stuff, right?
Oh yeah. She thought he was being mad aggressive, but in a different way. But no, that was probably my favorite part of the whole episode.
100%, dude. It reminded me of like, did you ever watch the old Batman cartoon? Whenever he'd fight like a female villain, I think there was one line. It was like the hammer of justice is unisex, and he just beats the shit out of some female villain.
Damn. So now we're copying Batman too, huh?
Yeah, he's got a few lines about it. About these hands are equal rights. And he just starts beating up a woman like it's ridiculous.
So shortly after Mash gets done, I mean, just straight mollywhopping all these people from Langdorm. We learn a little bit more about Langdorm. I'm not going to get into like the whole scene in the room yet, but we did learn that Langdorm is like the most privileged. They have like the most actual fighters, the red mages, I believe. And they try to keep other people out of the Bureau of Magic. Like, do you guys like that we're getting a little bit more into like the system, how the world works? Because it's been alluded to a lot, but we haven't really gotten into it too much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's showing how corrupt the world is because for a fact all these kids in Langdorm are the kids of the people who work at the magic, the Magic Bureau, and it's kind of like the repetition of keeping the upper class and not letting the rabble in. So
yes, sir.
Yeah, it's kind of like this. It kind of reminds me of like the whole class section in Black Clover. With I forget their names, like the Silvas and stuff like that, the clans.
The nobles.
Yeah, so I think they're trying to do something like that here. I guess is what I got out of it. So
yeah, it's fitting that his name is Silva, and he has a very like that whole dorm has a similar like demeanor to the Silva family in Black Clover. The nobles who
and
don't think they're
or whatever.
Yeah,
Oh,
the riffraff shouldn't
okay.
be magic knights. They're just the rabble. They don't have a say in how the world should work. All that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Interesting. Okay. Y'all know I didn't get too far into Black
we know.
Clover.
That's Noel's family.
Yeah,
Okay.
no one else
Okay.
family.
Those goobers. What a bunch of assholes.
But yeah, at
Right.
the end of the fight, so with Mash beating up the Scorpion and taking down Silva, he gets his first gold coin, and that's like pretty impressive to do that early. A lot of people don't have any silver coins, and he's already got a gold one. This magicless musclehead. So it's kind of crazy to see how fast the story's progressing on that front.
Yeah, it was. And didn't Silva also say last year he had what was it, 2 silver coins or 2 gold coins? He got
Two
I
gold
last
think
year,
two
coins.
gold. Yeah.
right? And they're like at the beginning of this year, so Mashle has a lot of time to like get it together. I'm really excited to see how fast it progresses. I hope it's not too fast because it seems like he's been getting like a coin almost every episode at this point.
It just
Um,
falls into his lap. He's like Buggy the clown, bro. He just gets so lucky.
not
He's
buggy,
not.
bro.
He's not falling upward. He's not falling upwards though. He has.
He's beat. People are targeting him, and he's beating their ass. At
Yeah,
least.
it just falls into his lap. He's just like, oh, I'll take that.
But yeah, I fear if it goes too fast, it can like kind of throw off the feeling of him actually earning the coins. You know what I'm saying? Like it could like diminish the significance of them,
Well,
I
the
get what
rate
you're
he's been
saying.
getting them. You know what I'm saying?
Will never be one to complain about fast pacing.
I mean,
Too fast though. What about too fast?
but look
It's a
at the whole
balance.
show's premise though, like the Quidditch game and everything else. Everything else is just over the top and fast paced. Why
That's
not the
true.
gold
That's
coins
true.
too? You know.
Okay. Okay. I was just feeling it could take something away from the story, but you're right. It's a little bit lighter of a anime. Fair enough.
Definitely. So after he beats up Silva, he meets back up with Finn, Lance, and Lemon. And, Lance kind of goes into a little bit more about how the houses work. And Mash over here is like, I didn't realize we were in other dorms. Like, I didn't realize that like we were selected for a dorm.
Head. Yep.
And we got the scene with the magical unicorn skeleton thing, which was a total ripoff of the sorting hat from Harry Potter.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, so in Harry Potter, basically, you put a hat on your head and it reads your inner thoughts and tells you which house to go to.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh,
So in
okay.
this one, we get a magic skeleton unicorn that you got to grab the horn on.
Magic skeleton unicorn sounds a lot better to me. Just saying.
It was a wizard hat, so it kind of fit the vibe, magic unicorn, kind of out there. But I really liked this scene. I loved this scene because like it was such a funny parallel to the scene in Harry Potter because the sorting hat is like having like a panic attack about where to put Harry because he's driven, he's like got snake abilities, all this kind of stuff. So he's like, he should be in Slytherin, but he's got a really good heart, so he should probably be in Gryffindor, blah, blah, blah. And in this, the only thing that the magical unicorn can read on MASH is just him lying in a pile of cream puffs, drooling.
Literally just cream puffs. Shit was hilarious.
I loved it. I loved the whole episode.
Yeah, the unicorn had no idea what to do, and I don't blame it. I don't blame it at all. I think
I
it
thought he
even
was gonna break it, bro.
He
I did
did.
too.
He basically did. I mean, he had to like go back and recompose himself. He's like, all right, I gotta start over again. And then he goes on like this 2-minute rant about cream puffs and just ends with lovers of cream puffs go to Alder House. And it
That
was
shit
so
was hilarious. Such
fucking
a
funny.
bullshit excuse.
And all the students were like, what the fuck?
What is he
What's-
talking
What
about?
the fuck? It was so good, dude.
They saw right through that bullshit, which was honestly great.
But
yeah,
going back to the conversation with Lance, Lance starts getting into Langdorm a little more, which are going to be the big baddies for at least this season. Basically, they are, as Bass mentioned, like the elite, the sons of the elite class of mages. And they have a group within them called the Magia Lupus, which is like the top tier, the top 7 witches and wizards in this house.
the tip top.
And we kind of get a scene at the end where Silva is talking to the leader of Langhouse, whose name is, I'm spacing out. Abel, Lord Abel, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Is Lord
I don't-
Abel okay? Was he the?
I don't think they technically announced it, but I'm pretty sure that's who it is. Yeah.
Homie's got 3 lines on his face, dude. He is a prodigy among prodigies.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
This is the
that's
first
him.
time we saw a 3-line user. I didn't even think those existed,
For
but
sure.
apparently they do.
Yeah, I heard somebody mention Lord Abel, but I wasn't sure if that was him or it could have been his father. I don't fucking know.
It has to be.
That dude was a menace.
Dude, old Geppetto ass weirdo, dude. Like, why is he making everybody into Pinocchios? Like, I was like, this guy's a fucking creep.
Yeah, speaking of which, I guess he sent Silva after old Mash, because Silva got turned into a little puppet too. And he had like a whole like small squadron of them motherfuckers up on the altar or whatever there was. I just didn't. We had seen them before, I think, in a couple of flashes throughout this anime so far, but I had no idea those were real fucking people.
Yeah, I didn't realize they were students. That shit was creepy.
Oh yeah, I just thought they were dressed up as students. Would never assume puppets are people. People aren't puppets.
So
They want to be a real boy, usually, not the other way around, you know?
So I'm kind of wondering, he was he's holding that smaller doll in his hand while talking about his mom. Do we think that's actually his mom?
He called that thing mom, bro.
Do we think that's actually, well, we didn't really understand it until after we seen the magic happen. Do we think he done that to his mom?
Bro, he might have. That dude is a sicko. Power goes to people's head, bro. I think that's his mama.
He's a weirdo, man. I think it is too, man. Before we get to the last scene, did you guys notice that all of the other 6 mages in the Magia Lupus or Magia Lupus, whatever they're calling them, had 2 lines? This house is stacked.
I didn't know.
Yeah, they're fucking OP, bro. I mean, Mash's work is cut out for him. Like, he's gonna have to get through all of these people, and we know old Lord Abel or whatever his name is gonna send each one of them after him, one by one. I think.
Yeah, I think
he's Silva, but I wonder if they could possibly even try to turn against him. I know 3-line, he's goated and shit, but after maybe the second or third guy gets killed in the lineup and I got 2 stripes and I'm next, maybe I say, hey guys, this guy's being kind of an asshole. We need to stop this before he kills all of us.
Yeah, until they're all turned into puppets like that.
Hey man, might as well try, I guess. But I don't know.
I mean, we don't really know the extent of how much of a difference 3-line users are compared to, even 2 or even 1, We don't know how much of a power gap that is.
Oh, dude, 3-line is like Joey's Rattata, dude. That's top fucking percentile. Like that's top dog. That's probably gonna be the only 3-line wizard we see. I feel like, at least in season 1.
Yeah, I think in season 1, I'm gonna try to put some numbers to it about what I think it is. 2 lines is every 1 in 10,000. I think like 3 lines is maybe 1 in a million or 1 in 10 million.
Yeah, I can see that. That makes sense.
I feel like they're going to use a rounded number, so I'm gonna go with that. Write that down, boys.
Do you even think that they're gonna pull up the stats on it later, next episode or something?
Oh yeah, they got to scale it somehow. I think there's a reason that they told us about the 2-liners, just so we could perceive the power instead of just showing us. I think they're going to do the same thing because it is a little more lighthearted. So I think that's what they're going to do. But guys, I'm very, very fucking excited. So Mash crashes the fucking party, right? And the door joke is back. Rips the bitch straight off the hinges. I was so happy. It wasn't quite enough for me, but I'm just glad it's back, boys.
I just love that he had like a 5-minute crisis standing outside the door, just trying to figure out if it was push or pull. It took him 5 minutes to just figure it out. And he still got it wrong.
I just love the fact that he looks at like the most menacing looking door in the entire freaking campus. He's like, yeah, this is where my class is. The doors are closed. Nobody's around it. Like, you figure like a door for a school before class starts will be open. You know, like it's how you start the class. You shut the door
Yeah.
and you
I mean,
yell,
maybe he
"Sit
thought he
down,
was late.
motherfucker."
She was hilarious though. I need to teach my man how to look at door frames and hinges, but you know what? I'm not gonna do that because I just love the jokes.
Or
Fucking
maybe,
phenomenal.
just softly try one way. If it don't, work, do the other way, bro.
Bro, this is MASH. There's no such thing as softly in this man's life.
Right. It's push or pull on it.
The only thing soft in this man's world is the delicious pastry that his cream puffs are made out of.
Fair
True.
enough. Fair enough. But guys, I think that was it, right?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
All right.